Hey baby, and welcome back everybody to Feed the Beast Unstable. Bum bum bum. So guys, today we are going to continue with Botania. I've got a few things in mind, and I just want to say one thing before we start. These thermalilies are amazing. They are the best. If you guys are wondering what is the best generating flower, make yourself 4 of these and you will have all the mana you will ever need. It does require lava, but the returns are very good. Look at how full this is already. This may not look like a lot, but it is a lot of mana, and I have emptied this into 2 mana tablets. So yeah, we are doing quite well on collecting the old mana. So cool. Something I wanted to do, or what I started doing off camera over here, was creating a very large, well, it's not very large, a largish hydrangea power generation area. This was going to be just kind of a passive mana spawning generating area using only the hydrangea flowers, and I butted these guys up against each other to get the most out of them. And you know, I was able to butt them pretty close together and stick 4 in the middle, and I could put 2 here, I could put 1 there, 2 here, 1 there, and so on, and I think we'll get all of their mana generating at the same time, and over time it will equal quite a bit. So this mana pool is just off of these 6, and yeah, it's doing okay. It's not the greatest mana generator, but it's passive, so that's you can just set it and forget it. So yeah, that's its purpose. This is just passive extra mana in case we need it. This is going to be our main mana generating station here. I do have these hydrangeas, which I might actually pull up and just have this whole section being generated from the thermalilies and the dayblooms and the nightshades. I put those around the perimeter too, so that they would continue to grow as well. Cool. So one thing I wanted to test out real quick before we get started with the Botania stuff that I want to do is I want to test out a texture pack. I used texture packs in the past, but then I got off of them when I started playing vanilla. But now that we're back in modded Minecraft again, I want to try out one of my favorite texture packs. Is the John Smith Legacy. I think this is John Smith Texture Pack Reloaded, or Technicians Reloaded. So let's move that over here, and let's hit done, and let's see if it looks any good. If it looks good, we might stick with it. If it doesn't, we can always go back to the regular textures that come with the game. Now it looks like it's taking quite a bit to load. Oh, these fonts are kind of funky, but I like them. I love what it does to the grass, and I definitely love what it does to these iron chests. That looks a lot better, and so do these gravel bricks too. So it looks like Botania isn't covered in this mod pack, so that's unfortunate, but still pretty good. Look at these creeper heads. These look amazing. Okay, I'm going to leave this on for a little bit. Ooh, I love the way these lava drums look too. Cool. How does my house look any different? The only thing that looks different about the house is, of course, the nether wart and the door. The door looks good. These are chisel blocks, so they look the same. The ladders are a little different, and the chests look great. Okay, we're going to leave it on for a little bit. If you guys don't like it, let me know. I can always go back to the regular textures, but I really dig what this texture pack does to, like, water, for example. And look at these bamboo shoots. These look amazing. So yeah, over here you can see that I think Brink has built a little something something. I think he always builds these kind of mysterious brick objects, and then you got to kind of figure out what they are. Usually from the chest that comes from them. This is obviously some sort of mob spawner of some sort, but I can't figure out what until we look into the chest. Oh, look at all this. Enderman heads. Oh man, we're getting a lot of ender pearls out of this. Cool. So good for Brink. He's stepped up and he's made a enderman farm. I feel like I'm doing nothing over here. I'm just screwing around with flowers while Brink is over here making automated farms and whatnot. I'm over here playing with pretty flowers. So speaking of pretty flowers, let's get to it. Let's make some pretty flowers. Oh my goodness, let's fill this up again. Oh my god, look how good the lava looks. Holy crud, that looks amazing. Okay, what I wanted to do today was make some baubles. I think. Let's open this up. Ooh, these fonts in the book are all messed up. You know, I think we can actually fix that. Let's go to options, video settings. Let's see here. There's something that you can turn the fonts off with, right? Maybe it's in advanced. I don't know. But I do want to be able to read the book. This is a little funky, so let's see if we can figure it out here. Resource packs. Okay, done with that. Oh no, it's gonna take it. It's gonna do it again. So I think there's a way to turn off the font. I'm almost positive of this. I think I've even done it before. What about... We did video settings, right? GUI scales, auto, VSync, Alright. We're spending way too much time doing this, and we really should be spending it on something else. Controls. Done. Multiplayer settings. Anything about fonts in here? Nope, I don't see anything. Okay, screw it. Alright, let's just see if we can read this book the best we can. Baubles and accessories. We want to make this thing called the Sojourner Sash. I would read this, but it's a mess right now. It looks like you hold shift on it, and it's equipable in the belt slot. Cool. It requires a rune of the earth, a rune of air. These are leather, 4 leather, and a mana steel. Luckily, in between episodes, I went ahead and made that stuff. I've been making runes like crazy so that, you know, you guys don't have to see me make runes over and over again. Yeah, I think that's nice. Where is the leather? I could have sworn I killed a bunch of cows in order to speed this up, and now I can't see if I have leather or not. Where's my leather at? Leather? Ah, here's some leather. Perfect. I do have leather. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Alright, let's go in here and let's see if we can make this thing. So what this thing is supposed to do is give you kind of like haste. You move faster, and I think it also allows you to step up on blocks. So like, you know how there's some things in Modpacks that allow you to step up 1 high block, so like I don't have to jump up on this chest. I could just walk up on it. It's supposed to give you that. So let's throw this in here, make ourselves 1 mana steel. And I think we can make this thing right now. There we go, Sojourner Staff. Or Sash. So apparently there is a Baubles icon here. Alright, I'm done with this. This resource pack is getting in the way. Alright, done. Let's go back to default. I might have to open up the mod pack and remove the font. Not the mod pack, the resource pack, and remove the font. But yeah. Alright, back to normal, back to life, back to reality. Up here you can see there's a little Baubles icon. You can click on that and it opens up your Baubles. You can also use the Baubles key, which I think I have selected as K, but you guys can select it wherever you want. So it goes there. I think that's your belt. You have room for 2 rings, and this is a pendant slot, so I can make a lot of baubles and put them in here and do different things. So, ooh, oh my god, I move so fast now, and I do step up on blocks. So if we're down here, oh yeah baby, got a little bit of frame rate lag. I'm moving so fast, I'm breaking the server. Holy moly. So this is really cool. I like this a lot, and I bet it also translates into flying as well. Oh yeah baby, I wanna fly. Oh, this is pretty cool. I like this a lot. Alright, so that's the Sojourner Staff, or Sash. I keep calling it Staff, but it's a Sash. Come on. Let's see if we can make anything else. We have 2 ring slots, so we could try to make some of these things. I think the Pyroclast pendant keeps you from catching on fire. I don't care about that. The Ring of Cordata allows the wearer to swim like a fish. Ha! While it's equipped, the wearer is bestowed with the ability to accelerate at a decent speed underwater. It also gives the wearer good sight underwater. Oh my god, that might be totally worth it. So it requires something called a raw pufferfish and something called a raw salmon. Let's take a look at these. Apparently I can take fish. I think these are mariniculture fish. Maybe? I don't know. Or these are vanilla fish, and then the mod mariculture has turned them into this new kind of texture thing. So this is going to require some fishing. So we can't quite use it. But this is going to be a good one to get, I think, for sure, because I would love to be able to see under the water better and to swim better. Oh my god, I move so fast. I love it. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This is like having the boots of the traveler. Yeah, the boots of the traveler do the same thing too. They allow you to step up. You also jump higher with it. This is totally the boots of the traveler, but in bauble form. Isn't that interesting? Okay. I wonder if they stack. Like if I had a boots of the traveler and this jumpy belt, Sojourner Staff, sash, if they would combine like that. Okay. We're getting distracted, so let's open up the book and let's see what else we could make. I know one of these rings makes it so that you can store mana, or you create mana. Let's see here. Combining a mana tablet with some mana steel creates an easily worn ring that functions similar to a tablet used to make it. Using some Terra Steel allows for an upgrade. Okay, so this just stores mana in it. That might be useful, I guess. I wish I had one that generated mana, but I may be speaking too soon because that might be this one. The Band of Aura is a bit of a deviation from the typical Band of Mana, in which instead of storing mana, it slowly, while equipped, creates it. Oh, okay, so yeah, this one creates mana. Let's see how you make it. Is it expensive? It requires a rune of mana, which requires all this junk in a thing. And you know what? I actually have this. Let's actually make some of this. We're gonna make ourselves some mana steel real quick with all this mana that's just sitting here. Cool. And I think I've made myself a bunch of these pearls while we were gone too. So yeah, how many mana steel did it take? Probably quite a bit, I'm imagining. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mana steel. So let's make this real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we get that out of our inventory. We do this. Let's take this guy. Oh. I have it selected way over here. Alright, let's unselect that guy. Let's reselect this guy. And let's point him at this old thing. Okay, and if I click on it, right, it should start dumping mana into it, or is this head in the way? Let's try it now. I guess it might need mana too. So let's fill these back up. And of course it's raining. Oh, look at this weather! Oh, that's great. I love 1.7. It's the best. Alright, so this is working. The little glowy thing is starting to show up in the middle here. And when that starts sparking off, we'll have ourselves a rune of mana. That'll be cool. Alright, it's doing its thing. In the meantime, I guess we can fill back up this lava here. Like this. Alright, this is starting to fill up here. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, mana. Come on now, hurry up. Hurry up, I want this thing. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's almost there. Soon we will see the little sparks. There we go. Zap. Zapadoo. Alright, so let's throw this on top. Hit it with the thing. And there we go. We've got a rune of mana. Cool beans. And I forget the recipe already. Let's go back. Oh, this is super easy to make. Okay, so just like this. Right? And then the mana rune goes there. Boom. Band of Aura. So if I open up my Baubles menu, we can throw that right in there. And now we are passively generating mana ourselves. That will be stored in our mana tablet. We should actually get the mana tablet that isn't full yet. And this guy will start filling up on me. Cool. I like that. That's a new thing. We need to reset this guy so he's dumping his mana into that. And yeah, so one thing I ran into trouble with was I was running out of these petals to make these hydrangeas out of, and it gets to be quite a bother running around the world picking flowers all the time. So I figure what would be a good thing to spend our time on would be creating a flower that grows other flowers. So here in Functional Flora, if you go to Jaded Amaranthus, we don't know how to say that, so let's not even try. We can make a very complex flower here. Check this out. It requires a green petal, two purple manopetals, all this stuff. It requires something called a redstone root, which I'm not familiar with, which is just redstone and a grass. Alright, we got that stuff. Pew! Let's see if we got any redstone hiding in here. I do not. Alright, we need to go back to base. Ah! Freaking out. Alright, let's go over here and we'll borrow some redstone from base camp. We'll actually give ourselves a stack of it. There seems to be tons of redstone laying around. Why not? And I know I have some grass in one of these chests. Okay, so we can craft this up pretty quickly. There we go. Redstone root. That wasn't too hard. The next thing that might be a little tricky is this Rune of Spring. If we shift click on that, it requires 2 runes. I actually have these guys. I have a Rune of Fire. I have a Rune of Water. It requires wheat and 3 oak saplings. So let's see if we have the materials for that. We have 1 wheat here. Let's just go ahead and point this guy back over here. And do we have oak saplings laying around? We do! Thank God! 1, 2, 3. And we need 1 rune of water and 1 rune of fire. Cool. So we can start clicking this stuff in. And what was it? It was that, and 1 wheat. And I think we can hit this with the old Wand of the Forest, and it will start on its merry way. Cool. I think what I want to do, in order to make this runic altar work faster, is set up a spreader here on the big pool of mana and have it shoot directly into it, so it doesn't have to generate the mana in order for this to work. I don't know if that'll be faster, or if this is just how fast this thing works, you know, and it's just something to keep you from doing things instantaneously. But yeah, I might give that a try and see if that makes it faster. I'm not sure. But it seems to be working pretty fast at the moment, so it just requires sitting here a little bit and sitting out in the rain, which I'm fine with. Rain is great for flowers, and this is the Botania mod. Boop. Oh, there, okay, here we go. So throw this down, hit it with the thing, and I got it. I got it? I don't think I got it. Let's log out real quick. Disconnect. Let's log back in. Sometimes on a server this gets a little tricky, and I think my computer may have just crashed. Nope, see, all the stuff's still there. It didn't take. So let's hit that again. Okay, so we got 3 things. Is this the correct recipe? I think it's the correct recipe. Why you no work? I feel like something's goofy here. Let's take all this stuff back. Something definitely goofed up. And sometimes, you know, this is the unstable mod pack, so things might not work completely how they're supposed to all the time, which is unfortunate. But what can you do? So it was 1 piece of wheat and 3 trees, right? Let's give this another try. Alright, it's starting to do it again. Hopefully this time it will take. I've had this happen a couple of times, and I had to do exactly what I just did there in order to get it working again. So if you guys experience anything goofy like that, that might be a good fix for you guys. Be careful with lava, it will burn you. And we'll fill this up just to keep things going. Oh man, I love this Sojourner Staff. I can jump so high. And I can just run over the top of things. Woo! Alright, come on guys. Do your thing. Give me the goods. And this time work. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so we'll do this. And this. We got it! Okay, cool. So I think we've got all the bits and bobs now. I think the only thing left is to make some mana petals. I'm not sure exactly which ones to make, but let's take a look. Boo! We need 2 purple ones, and we need a light green and a dark green. Alright, let's see what kind of petals we got over here. 2 purple ones. Right? Do we need a regular purple? I think we do. We need some green ones, and I don't think I've messed with the green flowers very much yet. So I am just crossing my fingers that I have them. Good, I do. Alright, so there's a dark green. And, oh no, I need those seeds. Let's get rid of some of these things. We don't need all of these buckets. And this leather, and this creeper head. None of it! Now that's a gray one. What's going on here? Alright, so let's turn these guys into petals. Okay, I think we now have everything. Wait, these are all green. Ah, here's some light green ones, right? These are light green? Did I just forget to do it? I may have just forgotten to do it. There we go. Light green, lime green, whatever. Okay, let's get these all lined up. 1, 1, 1. And then we need 2 of these guys, right? Okay, we got 2 mana petals. Do we need any more mana petals? Is that it? That is it. Just one each of the others, blah blah blah. And I think we've got this going, guys. We got it going on. Alright, let's make our flower. Bloop. And we'll throw this guy in there. You, and you. And then we toss a seed in there, and Bob's your uncle. Boom! We got our silly flower. Cool. So this is the Jaded Amaranthus. I think it will pull from this mana pool. It will pull from this mana pool and create flowers. So let's give it a try. Look at it. It's already working. Holy crap. Oh, this is great. I don't have to go looking for flowers anymore. This flower will make flowers for me. So I think... I'm trying to remember how it worked in the TPPI mod pack, but it was a certain distance. It may be a 4x4 area that it creates flowers in, and you can just kind of knock the flowers out and it'll just keep creating them. So cool, I like that. So now we don't have to go looking for flower petals anymore. We're just making them magically with the power of flowers, I guess. So cool, guys. I think we're gonna wrap it up there. We've got flowers coming out of our butt at the moment. So yeah, we gotta start harvesting these and put them to good use. We can make even more flowers, guys. Oh, flowers making flowers. Isn't that how it should be? So guys, as always, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, give it a big old thumbs up. And until next time, guys, we'll see you all real soon. Bye!